Hello girls, in today's lesson we'll be learning about AE, IE, OE, UE, and EE sound. Alright girls, do you still remember the sounds from our previous lessons? Let's do some revision. Now the first one is E-A-R, ear. E-A-R, ear. What about A-I-R? A-I-R, air. A-I-R, air. What about E-R? E-R, E-R, and then U-R-E, year. U-R-E, year. These are the four sounds that we have learned in our first lesson. Now, what about the next four sounds that we have learned in our second lesson? Do you still remember them? We have A-Y, A, A-Y, A, and then we have O-U, ow, O-U, ow. What about I-E, 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 I. And the last one is E-A, E, E-A, E. So do you still remember all these 8 sounds? Well done. All right, now let's look at the next 4 sounds. We have O-Y, oi, O-Y, oi. And then we have I-R, I-R, and we also have U-E, ooh, U-E, ooh. And then one more, A-W, O, A-W, O. All right, and last week we learned about W-H, V, W-H, V. And we have also P-H, P-H, and then we have E-W, U, E-W, U. And lastly, we have O-E, O, O-E, O. All right. So, oh, not to forget, A-U. A-U is O. A-U, O. We have learned 5 sounds last week. All right. Now, today we are learning about magic E. What is magic E? Magic E gives power to the weak vowel to say its name. What is vowel? Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. These are all vowels. Now what happened? Look at this word. Hat. When magic E comes in, it becomes A and hate, because when magic E comes in, the letter A is no longer A sound. It becomes A sound, as in A-Y, A. So this word becomes A, hate. Now, magic E only works when there's a consonant between the vowel and the letter E. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So when magic E comes in, A is no longer A sound. It becomes A. And this one, E, I, O, and ooh. Okay, why is this ooh? This should be U, isn't it? Well, U, E has 2 sounds. One is ooh, and the other one is U. And in today's lesson, we will use UE as the ooh sound, not the U sound. All right, what is consonant? Consonants are all these letters that are not A, E, I, O, U. These are all consonants. Okay, now what happens if there are 2 consonants between the vowel and the letter E? Can the magic E work this way? The answer is no, it cannot work that way. Now let's look at the first sound. A-E, A-E, A, A-E, A, just the same as AY. So now let's look at the words. B, A, K, bake. B, A, K, bake. The second one, K, A, K, cake. K, A, K, cake. The next one, L, A, K, lake. L, A, K, lake. What about this one? M, A, K, make. M, A, K, make. And then over here, look at this one. K, R, A, N, crane. K, R, A, N, crane. This is a crane. Look at this one. And the last one is K, R, A, T, crate. K, R, A, T, crate. Crate is a wooden box. We call it as crate. Now, the next sound is E, 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 E. Show your teeth and say E. Alright, so let's look at this word. There are two sounds here, so we will separate into half. Look at the first half over here. T, R, tr, tr, tr. Now, this letter A is not A sound. This A is a sound. Just like how we say a bird, a cat, a boy, a girl. So this A is a sound. T, R, tr. And what about this one? P, E, Z, peas, trapeze. Now let's look at the next word. At. At. And what about this one? Li, lit. And there's an S over here. Lits, at lits. It's a very long word, okay. All right, now let's look at I. So look at the first one. Kite. Kite. The second one. Lime. Lime. And this one, remember? White. White. What about this one? Stripe. These are stripes. The lines here, these are stripes. All right, now let's look at O-E. O-E, O. O-E, O. All right, so look at the first one. Home. Home. And then we have pole. Pole. And over here we have close. Close, as in close the door. Let's look at this one. Drove. Drove. Drove is the past tense of drive. Let's look at the last one. Froze. Froze. Froze is the past tense of freeze. Look at this man. He's frozen in the snow. Now look at UE. With the magic E, UE becomes U sound. But over here in today's lesson, we are reading this as the U sound, not the U sound. So UE, U. Look at the word. Look at the first one. You have to stand your feet. June. June. June is the 6th month of the year. Next one, we have Jute. jute. This is jute. Can you see? This bag is made of jute. These are the jute thread. Now let's look at the next one. Look at this one. R-U-D, root. R-U-D, root. This boy is very rude. 很没有礼貌. Next one we have, let me move my screen. We have L-U-T, flute. L-U-T, flute. Right, do you still remember the sounds we've learned today? What are those sounds? Let's look at the first one. We have L-A-K, lake. And we have K-R-A-T, crate. Next one, we have at, L-E-T, lit, athlete, athlete. Now let's look at this one. L-I-M, lime. S-T-R-I-P, stripe. What about this one? P-O-L, pole. And this one? F-R-O-Z, froze. What about this one? D-U-T, jute. J-U-T, jute. And F-L-U-T, flute. F-L-U-T, flute. These are the spelling for our next lesson, 1st of March 2021. The spelling words are big, crane, athlete, lime, white, home, close, and rude. And this will be your assignment for today. Go to Google Classroom classwork, click on Phonics 5, A-E-I-E-O-E-U-E-E-E. Download the Phonics W1, D9, listen and write AE PDF file or the JPEG image file. Use a pencil tool to write down your answers. Take a picture of your work and upload it back into Google Classroom once you are done. Finally, click on Turn In. For this homework, you have to listen and write. You have to fill in the blanks here with either AE or EE, IE or UE, and so on. Your assignment is listen and write. So you have to choose between these two and then fill it in. Look at the first one. The first one is K-A-K, cake. K-A-K, cake. The second one is R-I-S, rice. R-I-S, rice. Yes, the letter C here, the sound is S sound. Number 3, R-O-Z, froze. R-O-Z, froze. Number 4, R-U-D, root. R-U-D, root. Number 5, K-R-A-T, crate. K-R-A-T, crate. Number 6, home. Home. Number 7, make. Make. Number 8, kite. Kite. Number 9, white. White. Number 10, drove. Drove. Number 11, close. L, O, S, close. And the last one, number 10, J, U, T, jut, Ch, U, T, jut. Alright, that's all for today. I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.